Hi, this is Dr. Kenneth Walton from Northeast Georgia Plastic Surgery. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a case that I think is very demonstrative of what's possible to do to rejuvenate a patient's face. And this is a patient who has many of the classic elements of aging that we see really in all of our faces. As time proceeds, a lot of the structures that help to support the skin relax. And tissues that used to be near the area of our cheek start relaxing, and we start forming more of a jowl formation. Also the neck, particularly because it's not supported by almost any tissues, has a tendency to droop, and it's something we become very sensitive to, something that our grandchildren point out, something that is just one of our least favorite topics. I think it often leads to our midlife crisis, is that we, again, as I often say, we love our mothers and grandmothers. We just don't want to look like our mothers and grandmothers. We want to look like our daughters and granddaughters. So my plan was to try to improve the contour of the cheeks and the jawline, and particularly the neck. And when we do that, the procedure should be called a neck facelift, but we have a tendency to abbreviate it to just facelift. But it always means neck facelift. I think the neck is often, for most people, their main concern. But since the neck and the cheek area are neighbors, it makes sense to improve both of those at the same time. The after picture, you can see that under local anesthesia, very comfortably, I was able to re-drape the neck to try to turn the clock back, hopefully 10, 15 years or so, and also to re-drape the cheek area so that we see more of a jawline. A lot of the tissues that have collapsed upon themselves, as you could probably see as well, those get draped very naturally in more of an upward direction. And I think it's very important to recognize that we try to improve the neck close to 100%, because a tight neck looks good on everybody. This is a surgery that's one of my most common surgeries. Sometimes I'll do 2 to even 3 a week, because the need for it is really universal. We find that this is one of the areas that can be most rewarding. Not only do we improve faces, but oftentimes they're areas of the eyelid area, of the brow area. If any of these areas you look in the mirror and find are features that you are not so pleased with, I'd be delighted to have a consult with you. We could talk about possibilities and see if there was something that was appealing to you. So I look forward to it.